Uh, 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 Discipline over everything. This is the foundation of every true champion. It's not just about showing up when it's easy or convenient. It's about showing up every single day. What is it? No matter how you feel. Whether it's coldly painful or lonely, discipline makes you move. It pushes you when motivation fades. You don't wait for inspiration.
You create your own energy by being consistent, by being serious about your goals. Discipline is not just in training. It's in your sleep, your diet, your recovery, your attitude.
All the tools, how you listen. It's how you treat others, how you listen to your coaches, how you respect the process. You don't need to post it. You don't need to prove it. You just need to live it quietly.
Every single day, people think success is about talent, but talent without discipline is nothing. The most dangerous fighter is not the strongest or the fastest. It's the one who trains with intention and never stops, even in silence. Discipline is what separates boys from men.
Say, amateurs from professional channels and fighters from champions. It doesn't care about fame. It doesn't need applause. It works in silence and lets results speak. If you have discipline, you don't need to be told what to do. You already know, you already feel it. Discipline is what makes you run that extra mile when no one's watching.
It makes you drill the same move 1,000 times until it becomes second nature. Without discipline, your dreams are just wishes. With discipline, your goals become inevitable.
It's not just about one good camp, it's about 10 years of not skipping one session. So every time you don't feel like training, remember, this is where champions are built.
Discipline over everything. Always. Consistency builds champions. It's easy to give everything for one day, maybe even for a week. Anyone can push hard when they feel motivated.
When
the energy is high and everything is going their way. But true greatness, the kind that lasts, comes from showing up every single day. Even when it's cold, even when it's painful. Even when no one is watching and there's no applause waiting for you at the end. This kind of consistency doesn't just build the body. It shapes the mind. It trains your will. You stop needing motivation because your discipline takes over. Every session, every rep, every run becomes part of who you are. You don't skip training because you don't want to. You don't cut corners because it's not in your nature. You become someone who does the work no matter what. The difference between those who reach the top and those who don't is not talent. It's not genetics, it's consistency. The champion isn't the one who trains hardest once. He's the one who trains hard every single day when he's tired, when he's injured. When he's already ahead. That's what makes him dangerous. There are no secrets, no magic tricks. Consistency is the secret, and it's not glamorous. It's not loud. It's quiet. It's lonely. It's thousands of hours behind closed doors, perfecting small things no one else will see. But over time, those small things stack up. And when the moment comes, when the light's time to perform, that's when consistency shows itself. If you want to be a champion, you don't need to do something big. You just need to do the right things again and again, every day. Without fail, that's how champions are built. Sacrifice is the foundation of greatness. There is no way around it. If you want to reach the highest level, you must be willing to give up the things most people hold on to. Comfort, rest, distractions. These things will destroy your hunger. The path of a champion is not walked by the ones who choose ease. It is built on the backs of those who suffer in silence, who push through when nobody is watching. You and I, who say no to the temptations that take others off course. When you choose this life, you are not just training your body, you are shaping your soul. Every mist gathering, every early morning, every painful session is a sacrifice that brings you closer to your purpose. You don't party, you don't sleep late, you don't waste time. Why? Because every moment matters. Every decision adds up. It's not just about training hard for a few weeks. It's about committing every part of yourself, your mind, your body, and your lifestyle to this mission.
So if you've heard the lonely morning, people don't see the early mornings, sipped meals, the hours spent drilling the same move again and again. They see the highlight, the finish, the belt. But they don't see what was traded for it. And that's okay. You're not doing this for applause. You're doing it because you know what it takes.
And if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. So embrace the pain. Embrace the hard days. They are not your enemy. They are your greatest ally.
Each time you give something up for the goal, you grow stronger. This is the price of greatness. Pay it with discipline. Pay it with silence. Pay it every single day. Every training session must carry intention, not just repetition. It's not enough to show up at the gym and go through the motions. You have to know why you're there. Every drop of sweat. Every movement, every breath. It should be connected to a bigger purpose. When you step onto the mat, it's not about surviving the day. It's about getting better, even if it's by 1%.
Progress is not always visible, but when you train with purpose, even the smallest improvements matter. Too many people waste time doing things just to say they did them. They lift. They run.
Severe. They spar.
But without focus, purpose is what separates the champions from the average. When you train with intention, your energy is sharp, you listen more, you feel more.
You understand where you're weak and you attack those weaknesses. It becomes personal, it becomes real.
Purpose-driven training means you're not just preparing for a fight, preparing to dominate. You're building mental strength, emotional control, and a warrior's mindset. You're not waiting for motivation to come. You bring your own fire, and when you step away from training, you know you didn't waste the day. You know you gave your soul to the craft.
The ones who succeed are not the strongest and the fastest. They are the most intentional. They don't train to impress anyone. They train to be ready when it matters most. They train to carry the name on their back with pride. Every punch has a purpose. Every takedown has a target. Every second counts. That's how champions are born, not through talent alone. But through a mindset that says, I'm here for something bigger than me. Purpose is the difference between routine and legacy. Train with purpose or don't train it at all.
Discipline over everything means that success is not achieved by talent alone. It is earned through dedication to a routine even on the days when motivation is absent.
Discipline is what drives a fighter to train before the sun rises, to follow a strict diet, to push through pain without complaint. It's not about feeling ready. It's about showing up no matter what. When you build discipline, you build a foundation for greatness that doesn't crumble under pressure. Consistency builds champions. One intense training session doesn't make you elite. It's what you do every single day, even when no one is watching. That defines you. Best in the mass. The best fighters in the world aren't necessarily the most skilled, they are the most consistent. They repeat the basics until perfection becomes automatic. Success isn't about doing extraordinary things once. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Day after day, sacrifice is the foundation of this life. To reach the top, you must be willing to let go of comfort. Sleep, leisure, and even social life, all must be put behind if you want to lead in the fight game. Nothing comes easy, while others enjoy life. The real warriors choose the hard road. You can't chase luxury and greatness at the same time. Training must have purpose. It's not about going through the motions. Every session must move you forward. You don't train to look strong, you train to be strong. Every jab, every takedown, every sprint, it all has meaning.
There is no wasted movement. When you train with intention, silence the noise. Ignore what the outside world says. People will always talk, praise, criticize. It doesn't matter.
The only voice that matters is your inner one. Let your work speak for you. Train in silence, perform with honor.
Respecting the process means understanding that greatness is never rushed.
It's not something you wake up and suddenly become. It is built day by day, moment by moment, with discipline, patience, and humility.
Many young fighters today want quick results. They want to train for a few weeks and become champions. But it doesn't work like that. The journey is long, difficult, and often lonely.
You must be willing to endure years of hard work with no spotlight, no attention, and no rewards. Only the hope that one day, all the effort will be worth it. When you respect the process,
you begin to embrace the tough days. The days when your mind is sore, your mind is tired, and nothing feels good. But you still show up. You don't make excuses. You don't complain.
You stay loyal to the mission. That's where champions are made. Not under bright lights, but in the shadows where nobody sees you grinding. The process teaches you more than just fighting. It teaches you discipline, control, respect, and patience. It teaches you how to carry yourself like a professional, how to lose with dignity and win with humility. It shapes your character.
Not just your skills. That's why it's important to never skip steps, to never look for the easy way out. There are no secrets, only hard work done repeatedly over time.
Real success in this game comes to those who stay consistent and trust in the process.
Even when progress feels slow, the belt doesn't make you a champion, the work does. Every drop of sweat,
every hour on the mat, every early morning run, it all counts, so don't rush. Don't force it. Stay humble, stay patient, and keep working. Because when the time is right,
your moment will come. Your circle matters more than you think. Who you surround yourself with shapes your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your success. If you're constantly around people who take shortcuts, make excuses, or lack discipline, it won't be long before their habits become your own. But when you surround yourself with focused,
driven individuals who live for the grind, who push themselves every single day, it changes you. Their hunger becomes your hunger.
Their discipline reminds you what it means to sacrifice for a goal. You don't just grow alone, you grow together. A strong circle doesn't flatter you, they correct you.
They push that loud air. They push you when you're tired. They don't allow laziness. If you slack, they call it out. If you doubt yourself, they remind you who you are.
The right people will not let you settle for average because they don't want average either. Iron sharpens iron, but only if it's real.
Only if those around you want greatness as badly as you do.